Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Java Classified. In today's video, we are going to explain about the Podman. So in today's section, we will explain about what is the Podman, architecture of the Podman, advantage of the Podman, and as well as installation process of the Podman. So let's go to our first slide. So let's know about the Podman. So Podman is an open source container engine developed by Red Hat team. Basically, Podman is open source container engines and it is developed by the Red Hat teams. Red Hat is a teams like Microsoft Teams and Azure Teams like that. It is allow developer to develop, manage and run OCI containers and pods. Podman is also works without a central daemon process. If we're talking about the Docker use the central daemon process to running the containers. But if we using the Podman, it is not required to run the central daemon process. So let's go to our second slide. In this slide, we will understand about the Podman and the Docker. Podman is a daemonless and it is not using any daemon process and Docker is use daemon process for running the Docker images. So Podman supports rootless container for better security and Podman CLI is compatible with Docker commands. Basically, it means by using Podman CLI, we can run the Docker images, pull Docker images, run Docker images as well. And no need for Docker setup on the Windows and Mac OS. If we using Podman, then no need to set up Docker Desktop for creating the images and running that images as well based on our business requirement. So let's go to our another slide. In this slide, we are going to know about the Podman architecture. It is a daemonless architecture, daemonless and rootless. Daemonless, it is no single background process. It is don't have any single background process. Each commands run in its own process. Basically, it means each commands running its our own process. It don't use to another process or any other process in the background. It is using only own process. It is also run the rootless. No need to use root only. It provides the live pod library to managing the life cycle. Basically, live pod library is used to manage the container life cycles. If we're talking about the advantages of the Podman, so it is better security with rootless container. Docker compatible CLI, reduce learning curve, and it is lightweight and easy to integrate into CI/CD pipelines. It is suitable for production grade deployments. So in the last slide, we are going to know about installation of the Podman. Podman we can install on Windows system, Linux system, Mac OS system as well. So if we talking about my system is Windows system. So we will install Podman in our Windows system. So for installing the Podman in the Windows system, we need to go to our Chrome browser for downloading the Podman. So I am going to Chrome browser. I have already opened the Chrome browser. In here we are going to download Podman, Podman Desktop download. In here clicking the first URL and click the Windows selected exe files download now button. Click this one. Now it is started the download. Once Download has been completed. Then we will install this software. One more thing, for installing the Podman, we also required to install the WSL 2 version. So I'm going to check WSL version as well by using WSL hyphen hyphen version. Right now, WSL is not installed in my system. So we are going to install WSL 2.5 version. It is not run on the 1.5 version because if you are using Windows 10 and above version like 11, then you need to install WSL 2.5 version. Then you can install the Podman. Otherwise, you will face issue. So I am going to documentation. In the documentation, okay. In here you will not found the WSL2 version. So we need to click just 1 minute, new tab. This is the all steps. So use WSL. So for installing the WSL, you need to go to in here. In here, we need to download the WSL. So if you see in here, let's run this command and check what will happen. So I'm going to running this command WSL install. Now Windows system for Linux is already installed, so no need to install this one. Actually, in my system, WSL already installed. If you haven't installed, so you can use WSL install command. If it is not running, then you need to upgrade WSL to as well. So for installing the WSL 2, you need to go to particular WSL version. So here is the link, GitHub release page. So click this one. Now scroll down. This is the URL of the WSL part 2.5. Otherwise, you can't find the WSL 2.5 versions exe files because sometimes command will not work in the CMD. Some users are facing the issue to installing the WSL 2.5 version. So you just go to this URL https github.com Microsoft/WSL/releases and you will see here 2.5 versions MSI files will appear. Click this one and download this one for the installation. So I'm just clicking this one because that is not installed right now. If you see hyphen hyphen version which is required. Here it is not showing the WSL version. So it is required for the setup Podman. So let's wait until it is not downloaded. So go to your download folder and here you can see Podman is already downloaded. So click this one until WSL2 is not downloaded. First time you can face lots of issue. So don't worry, you can watch my video or comment me, I will help you. So in here you can see two radio buttons will appear. First one is used for installing the Podman for all the users. Second one is used for only particular users. So I'm going to click install button. After clicking the only for me, this means for HP users it is applicable. So click install button. Now you can click finish button. and also run the WSL 2.5 version which is downloaded and appear in the download folder. Just double click on this exe files. Click the In the Podman you need to click the setup. In here you need to click the next button and it is checking the system requirements. Now it is the WSL 2.5 versions installation. You can see in the Podman Desktop software version, it is showing you need to install the WSL version 1.2.5. So that is I have already downloaded, which is available in the download folders and already already tried to install it. So now you can see in my screen it is asking for the yes or no option. So I'm just clicking the yes option for the install the WSL. Let's wait until WSL version is not installed. WSL is required for the Windows Subsystem for the Linux setup because Podman is using internally Linux. So now click setting again and click setup, and also for checking the WSL version is installed or not you just open another newly cmd command. In here type WSL hyphen hyphen version. You can see the WSL version as well, WSL 2.5.10. Now close this tab and click the setting icon of the Podman Desktop app after opening and click the setup. In here click the next. It first it will check the system requirements. Now I have already installed the WSL, so system requirement is fine. So which is required for the installation. Right now it is asking for the Podman CLI installation. So just click yes button. Now click Windows Linux Subsystem and click install. Click yes. Now it is going to installed all the required packages. So click close, click next, click next. Now Podman is set. So click next. So in here, if Podman machine is not there, then you need to click next. Otherwise, no need to click the next. I am closing this one because I will use the Podman machine creation using CMD. So now I am going to open another CMD. In this CMD, you can check the Podman version. So Podman version is installed. So you can check Podman images. This command is used for checking all the images available in this installed local Podman in your system. So right now there is no Podman machine created, so you need to run this command Podman machine init. This command is used for creating the Podman machines. So it will take some times. So wait until it is not created the VM. Sometimes it is also asking for the enable Windows Linux subsystem. So you just click yes and restart your system, and this process will automatically running for creating the Podman machine creation. So no need to worry. If you watch my video and if you are facing any issue, then let me know. Let's wait until it is not downloaded. First it will copy and then it will install. Then machine we need to start by using Podman machine start. command you can see in here. Now it is completed. Some cases you will see some another commands it will open for the enabling the Windows Linux to Windows Linux Linux enable for Windows. So in here we are going to it is creating the machine. So for checking the machine you can check Podman machine ls. This command is used for checking all the created Podman machines. So you can see this is the one machine which is just created and it is not running right now. So by using Podman machine start command you can run the this newly created machine. So let's wait until it is not running. Now it is running, you can see. So by using podman machine ls command, you can also check currently it is running. In the last step, it will provide all the information. So by using podman images, you can check all the images which is available in your local podman machine. So in today's video, I have explained how to set up the Dockers and about know the Dockers. Sorry, in the today's video, I have explained about the Podman setups and Podman information. So thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, you can subscribe my channel for the further update so that you can get the more details. If you are facing any issue in the Podman installation, so let me know in the comment section. I will help help you out. Thank you.